fantastic night of basketball action as we are checking out what is going to be a very, very big night of basketball games here tonight. So there were so many, I just kind of went with the better matchups for tonight. So as we take a look here in the Xtreme Basketball Association, the XBA, as we have in the Western Division, we're going to start with the West. We have the Las Vegas Jacks at 5-2, the Phoenix Monsters and the El Paso Peppers at 4-2, San Francisco Dragons, which are led by LeBron James and company, they are 3-2 right now. The Leopards also at 3-2. The Paladins at 3-2. The Vortex, who we will see tonight, at 3-2, and of course the Seattle Martians at 3-2 also. And then you have the Bandits at 4-4, the Dallas Barons at 4-4, the Neptunes at 3-3, the San Diego Cyclones at 3-3, the Detroit Power at 3-3, the Houston Lawmen dropping to 3-4. The Sting have won their last 2 games in a row. They are 3-5 on the season. And then Nashville Tempo have lost their last 2. They're 2-5. The Summit 1-4. The Cyborgs 1-5. They have not had a very good start to the season. A team with Emmanuel Mudiay, Jacob Evans, Jay Crowder, Julius Randle, Rudy Gobert. Yeah, things have just not gone as well as they had hoped this season so far in the West Division. In the Eastern Division, you have the undefeated New York Neon, and then for the only undefeated team in the XBA, and then you have the BC Chicago Montreal Gothics also at 5-1, the Atlanta Olympians at 5-1, the Kentucky Colliers at 5-2, the Baltimore Cannons at 5-2, the Night Owls at 5-2, the Founders at 4-3, the Anaheim Supernovas 4-4, and then you have Kansas City Buffalo with 3-3. The Pilgrims at 3-4, the Slickers at 2-3, the Bruisers at 3-6, in which they won their last game. The Jump at 2-5, they lost their last 3 in a row. The Arrows coming in at down on a 1-4. They've lost their last 2 games in a row, but they are getting Karl Anthony Towns back just in time for tonight's ball game against the San Francisco Dragons. Then you have the Alaska Chill at 1-6. They won their first game this past game. The Carolina Fly Guys and the Columbus Basket Hounds, they have not even found a win in division yet, or even on the road or at home. So it's been a little rough start for these guys. The Carolina Fly Guys with Jalen Brunson, Michael Bridges, Paul George, Christian Wood, Nikola Vucevic, and then Colin Sexton, and a whole ton of other guys there too. And then the Columbus Basket Hounds with Kemba Walker, Marcus Smart, Andrew Wiggins, Michael Kidd-Gilchrist, Damian Jones in the middle. Then you have Malik Monk, Kyle Anderson beyond me. But we are where we're at right now. So as we get ready for what should be a good opening matchup, which is the Vortex taking on the Vortex taking on the Martians, as we also have a good bit of games going on here today. So as we get ready for the Vortex taking on the Seattle Martians, this should be a good matchup. Ja Morant, Norman Powell, Kawhi Leonard, Marvin Williams, DeMarcus Cousins, and then John Wall, Jrue Holiday, Patrick McCall, Jordan Bell, and then of course Big Willie Cauley-Stein in the middle. So this should be an excellent matchup between the Vortex and the Seattle Martians. So as you can see, there are the matchups for tonight. Then the bench: Jared Allen, Isaiah Thomas, Lonnie Walker IV, PJ Washington, Jerome Robinson on the bench for the Martians. And then of course you have all the guys here, which is Joe Harris, Zubac, Ilyasova, Peyton, Marshawn Brooks, Thomas, Walter Lemon Jr., and Boucher. ready to go. They're ready to do battle here tonight. So what should be a good opening matchup of games tonight. So there is, yes, you are definitely seeing the inside of the locker room for the Seattle Martians as we are getting ourselves ready to go in the black hole here in Vancouver as the Vortex going head to head with the Martians. Of course, for our coverage tonight, because we have so many games on tap for tonight. We have so many games on tap for tonight. Let me go ahead and make the adjustments real fast. We are going to go ahead and pick this game. Man, the Vortex. Oh, no. Oh, I hate this. Okay. I don't like the live. Alright, so as we get going here. So good first period. Still a very close game right now as we're jumping ahead a little bit into the end of the first half here. As you can see, the Vortex not having, goodness gracious, they're about to roll up a major halftime score here, 77-56. 77-57. Boy, what a first half that was. Let me just check everything I need to check here. Okay, everything's good. So Jordan Bell at the free throw line, and they're certainly handling business here. So over to Kawhi Leonard. And of course he is, nice pass from Kawhi to his man, and 2 easy points there. Hey Mike and lady, how's it going tonight? Glad you could join us for tonight's ball game as there, big time block shot by Williams. Boy, he rose above everything to block that shot. So Kawhi Leonard playing for, that's an easy inside to Willie Cauley-Stein. 2 easy points and 79-60, 19-point lead for Kawhi Leonard. So again, going, not Kawhi Leonard kind of gonna have to put something up here. Hope it goes in, and it does. 81-60. Well, that was just right near the end of the shot clock there, and Holiday trying to find his way, and there is a 3-point attempt going way off the side of the rim here. Well, we got some good matchups here tonight. Tons of games, a little bit more than normal than we have with the triple decker, and that is a 3-pointer, 84-60. I mean, Vancouver, the Vortex, absolutely in control. So the Seattle Martians, John Wall, and that is a massive block shot for Kawhi Leonard. Leonard just had a strip from him, and that is an easy 2 points for John Wall. Boy, it could not have gotten any easier than that. So coming out with the mismatch here with Powell. Back over to Kawhi for 3. Got it. Or 2-pointer. So 86-62. And John Wall. That is pretty. Nice little alley-oop. Still Willie Cauley-Stein, who's got 10 points in the game, and Seattle knows they still have another double team on the big DeMarcus Cousins, and Powell will miss that one. The ball goes out of bounds. Vortex will retain with 6:01 left to go here in the third. So there's the upcoming game for the Martians. Denver, Alaska, Dallas. So they've got some big matchups to fill right there. Ja Morant for whatever he could get. And good steal, almost a good steal, but Willie Cauley-Stein right there for the easy pickup, and it's a 20-point lead right now as the Ja Morant, and just a little bit too much traffic there. So Leonard. Cousins just gonna put something up, can't get it to go in, and possibly here come the Martians, and that's a steal, and the lead out to Morant. Look out! As Ja Morant puts it through with a nice one-handed slam. 88-66. Right now, DeMarcus Cousins not making it very easy. There's a shot, and a good shot. Yes, they are. Very tough defense for Vancouver. The Vortex. And nice pass for Leonard, but he does get the offensive rebound. Over to DeMarcus Cousins. Ja Morant just going to put something up and can't get it to go in. So 20-point lead here. And of course we do have the California Dragons. And there is an out of bounds, so Martians will retain the ball. So substitutions coming in for the Martians, Walker and Holiday. Holiday will just move down to the small forward position, and Leonard and Williams will go out, and Harris and Kawhi Leonard will come in, and there's a foul on DeMarcus Cousins. That is his third foul of the game. So that will get the coach to bring in Ivica Zubac to come in for Cousins to kind of spell him so that he doesn't run into serious foul trouble before the end of the third. So Alfred Payton over to Joe Harris, and then Ilyasova. Harris just going to put something up just to say he could do that. And nice offensive rebound for Zubac. And there goes Payton, and he gets the foul on Willie Cauley-Stein, his third foul. So that will put Payton at the line for two. And the shot goes up and in. So 89-68, 90-68, 22-point lead for the Vortex. Not only did they roll up the highest half chance, so Isaiah Thomas will go to the free throw line. So, and up and in, nice shot there, 90-69. As good rebound there, and here goes the outward pass to Payton just to kind of get the rest of the guys down there. And Payton hit the line. he was trying to think of whatever maneuver he was trying to think of there, and just forgot about the out of bounds line there. So turnover. So the Martians trying to, and there goes Thomas, and that is 2 easy points. So 90-71. And there is Zubac for 3. I don't think he's much of a 3 threat, but he decided to put it up just to save face there. And nice defense. Nice defense for Kawhi Leonard. Yep, and Payton driving it in, out to Ilyasova, over to Zubac, and he can't hit the jumper. Kawhi Leonard picking up his man. There's a foul, and the shot goes in. Payton his first, as he was trying to provide some defense, but ended up getting the Jrue Holiday. Yeah, he was trying to prevent Jrue for the shot. Just got him with the push, and a chance for the 3-point play, and he gets it. So 90-74. And Payton back out. Say, he is really good at slashing in there and getting the shot. Kawhi Leonard. Not where we wanted him to go. Kawhi Leonard just going to have to put something up for the heck of it, and it almost went in. Jared Allen with the rebound. And now, oh, that is good job for saving the ball there. And Zubac. Payton with Lonnie Walker, the 4th on him. Oh, Harris for 3. Oh, can't make him pay. And here goes the Seattle Martians. As that, oh, just off the fingertips. Washington gets the 2 points. The young man from the University of Kentucky. So clear out for Payton will chuck it for 3 or 2. Yep, officials gave him 2 on that shot. 38 seconds left to go. 92-76. As right now, boy, Kawhi Leonard not letting any. Oh, there's a foul on Kawhi, his 4th. Boy, you got to be careful here. Four fouls on Kawhi Leonard, and that does not go in for Jrue Holiday. So Leonard will come out. They don't want him to foul out with 20-some seconds left in the game. So Thomas comes in, and here is Harris. Yeah, but I think Vancouver wants it more too. They are one of the... And Zubac, oh, can't get the shot to go in. And Ilyasova trying to stick with his man here, as that is a nice rebound. Ilyasova, that won't count, but good period for Vancouver. But we do have some foul concerns, as Kawhi has 4 fouls. Marcus Cousins with 3. And we still have one more period to go. Vancouver's up 92-77. What is the 4th period going to bring? So welcome back to Vancouver, where the Vortex are in the lead by a healthy margin. Not only did they have a huge halftime lead, but John Morant and all those guys. I tell you, big matchups right now as we check out the foul situations right now. You have Kawhi's got 4, John Morant has 3, Cousins has 3, Haley Silva has 2, Marvin Williams has 2, Peyton and Powell both have 1, and Zubac also has 1 foul. For the Martians, they have Willie Cauley-Stein with 3, Holiday with 1, Walker with 1, Bell with 1, and Patrick McCall with 1. No one else in severe foul trouble at this point. Might be home field advantage. I think you might be right, because it certainly felt that way throughout this game. So here we go, back and forth we go. Peyton for 3, got it. So nice shot there, or Norman Powell, excuse me, with the 3-pointer. And Vancouver, even if they don't have their best studs on the floor right now, Zubac with the rebound. Even if they don't have their best studs on the floor right now, they are still handling business right now. So Powell back out to John Morant. As Harris nails that one. Nice assist from John Morant. Back to a 20-point lead. Yeah, should have been home court, but either way, horrible pass from Holiday. Found nobody on that fancy pass there, so turnover. And then Wall, Thomas, McCall coming in, and Holiday will sit down. Of course, that was just how the substitution came. It was not because he just ended up chunking that horrible throw. So Joe Harris getting the screen from Marvin Williams, can't hit the 3. And DeMarcus Cousins also back in the game. No doubt that Leonard will be out for quite a bit due to 4 fouls. As there's John Wall for the slam. 19 points for John Wall, as he is really putting on a good game. We got a good game coming up tonight. After this one, the St. Louis Arrows taking on the California Dragons. And there's a 3-pointer. Still nothing for Joe Harris. Boy, he is trying to get him to go in. Isaiah Thomas for 3. Can't find the bottom of the net. Harris with the rebound. And here comes the Vortex once again. Well, I tell you one thing. You take out. And there's John Morant. Boy. Nice 3. 100-79. Yeah, you take out John Morant. Kawhi Leonard. Oh, there's John Wall for 3. No good. And that's how the home team basket should act. So here goes Powell, and inside to Cousins, and he is fouled and got the M1. Jared Allen with the foul, his first of the game, and that was a nice setup as DeMarcus Cousins got the nice pass from Powell, gets the foul, and the here in Vancouver. So the shot is up and good. 103-79. Here we go once again. This is going to be a dandy. I mean, just the fact that these teams play very hard. The officials really do give them a good bit of leeway here in these games. They want the players to determine the game. They don't want to have to be the ones to determine the action. So back over to John Morant inside, and now the double team. And Powell is wide open for 3. And 106-81. So Seattle trying to come in with the double team. Did not work. And Isaiah Thomas and DeMarcus Cousins trying to take the charge. And Isaiah Thomas ended up getting the basket either way. And nice shot here. Willie Cauley-Stein providing the defense. Powell for three. Got it again. Boy, he's on fire. Big time shot there. 109-83. As they are in absolute control here at this point of the game. As that is an illegal screen on John Wall. Cannot lean into the screen like he was doing. You will get banged with the foul on that one. Yeah, I would say that most definitely the Seattle Martians just look absolutely overmatched. Lemon Jr. into the game. Norman Powell. Back out to Marshawn Brooks. Young man from Oregon. And there's a foul on Okpala. His first foul. He doesn't think so, but what else is new? So shot is good. 110-83. And can't get the other one, so 1 for 2 at the free throw line. Inside, oh, would have been a nice, so way, Okpala, yeah, he's not much of a three threat. So Lemon Jr. on him, as he really had tight defense on him, and there will be a shot clock violation. Yeah, I would say the ugliest game we've had so far this season was the Supernovas against the Montreal Gothics and oh boy, backcourt, and Vancouver Lemon Jr. just trying to do way too much. So that was only their third turnover, 9 for the game. While Vancouver has 16, 10 in the first half, 6 in the second half. And nice steal here. And Butcher. So over to Walter Lemon Jr. Over to DeMarcus Cousins. And right inside. Nice 2 points. As he cut right inside. No problem there. So we got a good matchup coming up with the St. Louis Arrows against the California Dragons. St. Louis Arrows just getting one of their key players back from the injury. So that is just in time to take on California Dragons with LeBron James. And there's a shot, no good. There, good rebound by DeMarcus Cousins, and Seattle just absolutely struggling at this point. So right there in the corner, still can't get a three. So everybody now shifts to a 2-3 zone to kind of, oh, there's PJ Washington with a nice slam. So 112-85. And looks like so Lemon Jr. and Thomas. Oh boy, tough shot there. He had Okpala on him. Defender with a lot higher range than he did. And there's 3 seconds. Sat in the middle of the lane way too long. So Cousins will come out. And Ilyasova will come in for him. So they're kind of going a little small here. Ilyasova is certainly not a huge big man. And right now, boy, they are really having issues. Moving the ball around, Walter Lemon Jr. for 3. And that's how you get open. That's how you play the game. So here goes. No, inside, Ilyasova. Over in the corner, 3. 3-pointer for the Martians. They're shooting 41% while the Vancouver Vortex are shooting unbelievable 51% for the game. So Lemon Jr. inside to Ilyasova. Nice assist to Walter Lemon Jr. Ilyasova gets the nice putback, and it is a nice, as that will go in. Okipala once again just getting the inside on that 2-3 zone. 116-89. And Lemon Jr. can't get that one to go in. So Vancouver fans certainly up, and there's a nice steal. Last 18 seconds, and that is going to do it. And the Vortex will just run the clock out here. And that's the ball game. 116-89. Seattle goes down. Yep, you were correct, Lady and Mike. It was over at halftime. Over in the third period, Seattle did rally, but it was way over. Kawhi Leonard did not play at all in the fourth period. In the fourth period, he only had 4 points in that third before picking up his fourth foul. Had 26 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 block shots. Norman Powell, 19 points, 3 assists, a block shot for him also. Ja Morant, 13 points, 10 assists for Lil Ja. So he really had a good game. He's averaging 10 on the season, averaging 5 assists a game. Had 1 3-pointer in the game. DeMarcus Cousins, 13 points, 5 rebounds, 7 assists, and a block shot for big DeMarcus. Ilyasova with 12, Payton with 12 and 2 assists, and Zubac with 8 points, 12 rebounds, and boy was he playing big tonight. 3 block shots in the game. Harris with only 6 points, the 28-year-old from Virginia. Walter Lemon Jr. with 4. Williams with 2 plus 2 steals, 1 rebound, and 2 block shots. Dylan Brooks with 1 plus an assist and a steal, and Matt Thomas and Chris Boucher finished up the rest of the way. John Wall led the Martians with 19 points in the game, 8 assists and 2 steals. No, he didn't do too bad. He's actually averaging 15 a game. Holiday was 16, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, but turned the ball over 4 times, including that one pass that just did not find anybody in that game. Willie Cauley-Stein, 14 points, 7 rebounds, a block shot, and 1 assist for the big man from Kentucky. B.J. Washington, 12 points, 3 rebounds, had 5 for 8 shooting tonight, so really good game inside. 3 block shots for the 6'8" kid out of Kentucky. Isaiah Thomas with 10 points, 4 assists. Jared Allen, 6 points, 11 rebounds in the game, 2 blocks for him. Lonnie Walker with 5 points, 6 rebounds. McCall with 4, Jordan Bell with 3. Robinson and KZ Okipala and Burton, and then Isaiah Roby did not score the rest of this game. So yes, this game was yes, they did good for the hometown fans in Vancouver for tonight. So our next matchup, big matchup tonight, which is the San Francisco California Dragons taking on St. Louis Arrows in this game. So needless to say, it's going to be a good game either way, the Arrows coming in 1-4, but they just did get a key piece to their team back from injury, and the key piece they just got back was the big cat, Carl Anthony Towns, who was out for 2 to 4 weeks due to a knee injury, and now he has returned. Rashawn Holmes was playing the center position in his absence, and averaging 7 points, 5 rebounds a game, but the big cat is back to help grant that inside game, and the Arrows are led by Kobe White, Chris Dunn, Matthew Deladova, Evan Fournier, Josh Hart, Marshawn Brooks, and then you have Brandon Ingram, Robert Covington, CJ Miles, and then Jonas Rebko, who will be matched up with big LBJ, Alan Williams, and then Me Too, and then of course the big cat in the middle for this game. And speaking of injuries, taking a look at the injury board right now, Andre Drummond out for the Nashville Tempo right now with the dislocated right patella, 1 to 2 months. Jeremy Lamb also out for the Philadelphia Bruisers with a torn right foot ligament, 1 to 2 months. Seth Curry is out for 1 to 2 weeks for the Atlanta Olympians, severe right ankle sprain. Blake Griffin out for the Phoenix Monsters, left knee tendonitis, 1 to 2 weeks. Mark Hannon also out for the Atlanta Olympians, broken left toe for him, 1 to 2 weeks. Cam Reddish, the young rookie out of Duke, is out for Tampa Bay Sting with a left hand fracture, 1 to 2 weeks. Dennis Schroeder, we saw him in that game against Montreal, which they were routed pretty heavily for the Supernovas. He is out for a bruised right shoulder. He's out 1 to 2 weeks. Nazir Little out. He's hurt, but will still play with a strained left quad. Markel Fultz for Pittsburgh, or Kentucky Colliers, with a broken right finger. He is day to day. He is still going to play hurt. Korkmaz, bruised right knee, day to day. He'll still play. Jonas Valanciunas for the Boston Olympians, pinched nerve in his neck. He's hurt, but he'll still play. Marcus Aldridge also the same for the Detroit Power, deep left thigh bruise, day to day. And then Marvin Bagley is recovering, so he is off the DL. And then Patty Mills is also day to day for the undefeated New York Neon. For the undefeated New York Neon, a pulled lower back muscle day to day. So that is going to be a tough matchup there. But we have the Dragons against the St. Louis Arrows, in which should be a very good matchup. And then the next matchup we'll look at is the Olympians and the Night Owls, because they're two of the top end teams going at each other, 5-1 versus 5-2. And then we'll definitely look at the Neon, the fact that they are currently the only undefeated XBA team left in the. They are currently the only undefeated team left right now. So these are the slated games tonight. We have the Dragons and the Arrows. Then we'll have the Olympians and the Night Owls, and then we'll have the undefeated Neon against 2-5 Jacksonville Jump with Ben Simmons and Mitchell Robinson, those guys. And then down on the Baltimore Cannons. Yes, we remember that game against BC Chicago. Guess what? They get that rematch this time they get the rematch this time in Baltimore. So that is a huge game slated for us tonight. So we're going to go ahead. The Arrows and the Dragons. Who am I going to be playing? I think it's pretty obvious who I'm going to be using in this game, mostly due to the fact of who the man in the middle is right there. So this should be a very good matchup in itself. The Arrows taking on LeBron James and the San Francisco California Dragons. First time we've seen the Dragons in action on our stream, and this is the first time we've seen the Arrows in action. So Chris Dunn, Evan Fournier, Robert Covington, Alan Williams, and of course the big cat. Then you have Ingram, White, Holmes. White, Rashawn Holmes, Josh Hart, Repko, Miles, Deladova, and then Nba2k off the bench for the Arrows. And then you have guys, White, Barrett, James, Scott, all 3-point threaders. Jackson Hayes in the middle. Shea Gilgis Alexander for the Dragons. Bogdanovich, Bertans, Bullock, Mealy, and many more for the team. So this should be a fantastic matchup here tonight, as the Arrows will go head to head with the San Francisco California Dragons. And there you see the guys coming in dressed to impress, as we are here at the Dragons Den for tonight's battle of the Arrows. Coming in this matchup 1-4. A little bit of a slow start for them to start the year. And if you thought I was picking the team with LeBron James, then you would be wrong. So as you can see, the Arrows, Karl Anthony Towns this season so far only averaging 4 points a game, 6 rebounds a game. Of course, the knee injury did kind of slow him down just a bit before he did have to sit out. And there is the record so far in the Eastern Conference. And St. Louis near the bottom at 1-4, but they're hoping to change all that. There are the Dragons getting those high fives. Getting those high fives once again. So let me make my there is the lineups for tonight. Referee telling them to get ready, and the Big Cat getting this game underway with a nice win of the tip-off. So here goes the Big Cat trying to get him going, and there's 2 easy points for the Big Cat. And he gets the game going with a nice 2-point. So LeBron James, Covington with LeBron James matchup tonight. He is going to have to play big. And also Williams. And now Jackson Hayes way out there. I don't think he is that big a threat. And there's a nice 3-pointer for the Dragons. And it's 3-2. So we're off to a good start. So the Big Cat trying to set the screen, and nice shot by Chris Dunn, as that one rolled in there nicely. So LBJ, and that is too easy. So 5-4, and back and forth we go. So the Arrows trying to hang in there. So right now, boy, I tell you. Alright, turnaround jumper. Nice shot by Williams. And it is 6-5. So back and forth we go here early in this game. So LBJ trying to, will have Covington on him most of the evening. And there's a quick foul on Evan Fournier. His first, trying to get the ball from Eric Bledsoe. The White over to Scott, who is who can hit the 3-pointer. And now 4 seconds left on the clock, and LeBron James, nails that deep 3, 7-6. The Dragons And there you see the first time you're able to see the court. And that is a nice shot by Chris Dunn and Derek White with the foul. And that will be his first of the game. So Chris Dunn with a nice drive there. And then excellent finish as he just kind of nice little flip over the head. Doc Rivers inspiring his team to push ahead here, and the shot goes off. So LBJ trying to shake and bake, 3-pointer on Covington, and the Big Cat with the nice rebound. Inside to the Big Cat. Oh, Jackson Hayes with a nice defense. And now here goes LBJ, and oh, Covington kind of picked him up late. Still wasn't enough to so Fournier for 3, and a nice rebound, nice block for Jackson Hayes. And now this is the matchup. Hayes against the Big Cat, and oh, Hayes with the block, and that is going to be a shot clock violation, as St. Louis could not. Exactly, they do seem to be pretty well matched against each other. Fournier generally averages about 15 points a game. And now LBJ trying to shake and bake on Covington. Can't get that one to go, but as usual, he does attract a lot of attention, and Alan Williams with his first foul. So Williams did have the block shot, but he does pick up the foul. So the Dragons, LeBron James missing the first free throw. Yeah, this game could possibly go either way here. 1 for 2 for LBJ. He's never really been known as a stellar free throw shooter. So right now, boy, Fournier really stuck here, and the big, oh my goodness, Jackson Hayes with another block on the fadeaway. As that is a nice block for the Big Cat. And now he was right down the middle, but Chris Dunn was there, and that's 2 points. Chris Dunn's got 6 points. And LBJ and Robert Covington matched up once again. And then Jackson Hayes and the Big Cat. And that is going to be no good, but Jackson does find a way to get the offensive rebound. As LBJ, oh, nice block there. So Chris Dunn back out to the Big Cat. So Fournier trying to shake and bake on his man. My goodness, everybody's in the shot blocking attitude tonight. And that is a nice floater. And San Francisco's ahead by 2. 12-10. With Jackson Hayes on him. And oh my goodness, Jackson with another block shot. That's 3. That has 3 on him. So the Arrows 19 points off turnovers. And there's a timeout by San Francisco. So Doc Rivers wants to talk things over. Right now, Jackson Hayes certainly really putting the better matchup against the Big Cat in this matchup. Of course, the Big Cat right now has 2 points, and a block shot himself, and I think a few rebounds. And Jackson Hayes, I tell you, really playing well in the beginning. So Rebko drive it in, and there goes LBJ, and he gets a foul on Rebko. So his first foul, and they are probably going to have a very tough matchup tonight against Big LeBron. 8 points. Brandon Ingram in the game. Rashawn Holmes also in the game, and that is just not a good pass there, and good defense by Brandon Ingram. As Kobe White driving the lane just like he did at North Carolina. 2 easy points there. Nothing, and I mean nothing, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander could have done in that matchup. So really, if you think about it, we got some good talent on both of these teams. This is going to be a very tough game indeed, as Bogdanovich drives the lane, gets the easy 2 points, and Josh Hart in the game. And Josh Hart strokes it from free, and that ties the game up, 15-all. So your assessment would be correct that both teams are pretty well matched up, except for the one exception, LeBron James. But there he doesn't get the layup. Good defense, and I mean Hart just went. No one picked him up. 17-15. Though right now Bertans trying to drive it on Holmes. Oh my goodness, Holmes with the block shot, then with stellar defense. Kobe White pushing the tempo up to Hart. Hart just going to stroke it from free, not going to get it, but and now Bogdanovich, and that is a good defensive stop by Kobe White. I don't think. And there's a foul on LeBron James. Kobe White picking up LBJ's first foul of the game. The young man out of North Carolina who said he was super excited to get the to be going to a team like St. Louis Arrows, as he goes 1 for 2 at the free throw line. And to Rebko, there's a 3-pointer by Lonnie Walker, the 4th, and we're tied again. What can you say? How is this game going to go? And Ingram for 3. Oh, in and out. As look out. Nothing Hart was going to do to stop that fast break opportunity from LBJ. And it's a 2-point lead for the Arrows. And the fans chanting defense. And Josh Hart with a nice finish. And we're tied up once again, as he had the nice step on Lonnie Walker, the 4th. So Rebko trying to stay with LeBron. Good luck with that matchup. So it's 22-20. So Kobe for 3, can't get it to roll. And Bogdanovich well after the buzzer. So San Francisco, end of the first period. We have a very entertaining game here. California, the Dragons and the Arrows, 22-20. Favor of the Dragons after one. What's the second period going to bring us? So there is LBJ with the team here in San Francisco, the California Dragons. I'll tell you one thing, I love the courts, love the uniforms. Everybody did a great job with this whole court system. And LBJ, I tell you, the man cannot be stopped right now, averaging 19 points this season. And Hart can't finish that one. Rashawn Holmes. And now Bertans. And all of a sudden we're out to a 6-0 run. Now Hart again for three. Rashawn Holmes with the nice offensive rebound cuts the lead back to 4. And no way Arebko is going to be able to stay with LeBron James. He keeps doing that. And inside two. Nice shot there for Brandon Ingram. So 28-24. And substitution is starting to add up at the table. So Rashawn Holmes over to Bertans. And that is one heck of a shot. Just off the front rim. And Josh Hart over to Rashawn Holmes. Now Arebko for three. Can't get it. Lion Walker the fourth with a rebound. And that is an easy alley-oop slam dunk to you-know-who. As he, my goodness, Josh Hart kind of freaking out a little bit now, trying to force shots a bit. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander matched up against Kobe. As Bogdanovich for three, no good. Rashawn Holmes with the nice rebound. And the Big Cat looking to, as Arebko can't finish, as he had LBJ on him. As Shai Gilgeous-Alexander trying to entice Rashawn Holmes to come out there. Now you got Kobe White against LeBron James, and mismatch city on that one. And St. Louis is going to have to call a timeout. 32-24. Dragons are on a nice little run here. 5:37 to go here in the first half. And this time it's the kids entertaining us here. So the Dragons certainly came out after taking a 2-point lead, came out part of a 6-0 run. And then, it looks like San Francisco is making their move there. And it's going to be key for, the guys like Josh Hart, Kobe White, Robert Covington, Chris Dunn to help trim into this lead once again. And here is The Big Cat matched up against Jackson Hayes. Oh my goodness. And the Big Cat might still be dealing with a little bit of recovery from that knee injury. And that is a nice pass and 2 points. So Derek White bringing the ball up. Gets it into you-know-who. As Covington, nice defense. Once again, Chris Dunn getting it out to Covington. Covington for 3 and can't get it. LBJ with the rebound. And a 3-pointer for White. Oh my goodness. And a 9-point lead here for the California Dragons. So the Big Cat, yes, he can hit those all day. So he's already got 6 points, 4 rebounds, and a blocked shot. His counterpart Jackson, I don't believe he scored any points yet, but already has 3 blocked shots in the game. So Marvin Williams providing some good defense, and now the Big Cat. Oh, there's 2 points for Jackson. And that is a nice, oh, that was... So Jackson providing that good defense. As RJ Barrett trying to find his way. And now Hayes with Williams on him. And now Mike Scott with the Big Cat on him. And that's a nice steal for the Big Cat. So Covington. So the Big Cat trying to provide the Chris Dunn with the nice, just kind of found the lane, took it in, scored 2. Good job by St. Louis to trim this lead back down to 7. As another timeout by the Dragons. They have 5 left in the game. And now it's t-shirt toss-out night. As everybody's going to get their shot at some nice California Dragon t-shirts. Of course, you can always get yours at the concession stands here in San Francisco at the Dragon's Den gift shop. Oh, here goes. As White with the shot. 2 more points, and I mean right now they are on their 5th in the NBA in assists. So inside outside Fournier for 3 as the Big Cat gets the offensive rebound. Williams back out to Fournier again, and now Dunn for 3, gets it. So good assist by and there's a foul by Alan Williams, his second. So just below 2 minutes left to go here in the first half. Dragons lead at 39-33. San Francisco, though, trying to make a late run. Nice block there by the Big Cat. Covington having to deal with you-know-who and just kind of made a nice maneuver to get rid of them and scored the 2 points, 4-point lead for the Dragons. Thanks to the Big Cat's timely steal. As that is very good defense by Chris Dunn. Holmes for mid-range. Oh, goes in and out. So Fournier with the mismatch on LBJ. No good on the 3. And the big cat with the rebound. So Chris Dunn. And, oh my goodness. Big cat really struggling. And that is an easy 2 points for LBJ. 3 for 10 shooting for the big cat tonight. So yeah, he may be still coming off the effects of that knee injury. Just not quite at 100% yet. Nice foul. As they do pick up the first foul on Jackson Hayes. Chris Dunn will go to the free throw line with 32 seconds left here in the first half. Dunn with 11 points tonight, 3 rebounds. Make that 12 and 13. So 41-37. And Rashawn Holmes coming in for the big cat. No, the big cat's still in there. And now he gets a mismatch here. Till Ingram. Nice stroke from 2-point range. 41-39. 4 seconds left to go. And that is a nice block by Kobe White. And so the shot will be no good. San Francisco takes a 2-point lead in the halftime against the Arrows. The Arrows and the Dragons so far. This matchup is becoming everything we'd hoped for in this game. A really good battle between two very good teams. Now checking out the halftime highlights and then the stats. That is what you're going to see. As both teams really playing hard and playing well. And of course LBJ leading the charge so far for the team with his points. Yeah, we hope hopefully the big cat can kind of get back in order. 49% to 45. The LBJ already has 22 points in the first half. Unbelievable. Well, the sad thing is Minnesota did not get a team in the here in the first year of the XBA. But we do the XBA just to just one thing I did forget to mention. The XBA also wants their teams to be relatively successful. So if a franchise continues to struggle for say like 3 years, bottom of the barrel, that type of thing, they will be relocated to hopefully a better area, and to where they can hopefully maintain success and go from there. But also every year it's going to be just as important with the draft and everything else, since there are no trades in this league. Whoever you get in free agency and off season is going to be relatively huge for both teams. As done, Williams with a nice follow, and this game is tied. But who knows, maybe Minnesota might get lucky and secure a franchise here in the XBA, as Jackson Hayes finishes that one with a nice 2-point layup. 9 lead changes, 5 ties in this game so far. And 9-point lead was the biggest of the game. Fournier still cannot find anything from deep. As right now, LBJ, and my goodness, that's how San Francisco runs their fast break. They really run a lot through LeBron James. So, fans of the Dragons shouting defense as Chris Dunn, oh, there's a foul on the Big Cat, his first, as he fouls Jackson Hayes. And the Big Cat getting up rather slowly. Hopefully he will be okay. As there's a foul on Fournier, his second foul, so RJ Barrett will go to the free throw line and get the first one. So 46-41. As the free throws will go in. And here we go, 47-41. And Fournier gets a nice roll. I believe that's his first 2 points of the night. So Covington against LBJ. Yeah, I would say LBJ has the matchup in the weight advantage, as that is no good on the three ball here. And that is a foul on White, his second. Yep, that definitely an injury they don't even want to think about. Possibly, when they look like, after pounding the floor, I was thinking, oh, this cannot be good. So the shot is no good on the second attempt. 3-point lead for the Dragons. And this ball will go out of bounds and stay with the Dragons. So Chris Dunn providing some good defense. So White trying to shake and bake on Dunn. Dunn is like, yeah, you can do what you want. As that is, soft roll there. 14 points. White's got 9. Chris Dunn has 14 in the game. And Josh Hart is, oh boy, he is just struggling from the field. Hit that early 3 and then just has not done much after that. Oh, right now, good defense, and that is, it's rolled out. Boy, I tell you, that is about as close of a 3-pointer as you will get. The Big Cat for 3, got it! And that is a huge 3-pointer for the big man. He can hit those. So 49-47 in favor of the Dragons, only by 2 points. Barrett is fouled by the Big Cat, his second of the game. Yeah, just kind of came in a little bit with the body. And the first shot goes in. Jackson Hayes will be sub 4, and there goes. Now here comes Brandon Ingram. So back over to Rebko, back over to Kobe White. As Kobe White picks up the foul on Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, his first foul. Now, second half, boy, it seems like in this very tight game, the referees are tightening it up, so to say. So, nice shot there. 2 for 2 at the free throw line. So, 2-point lead for the Dragons. And that is Bogdanovic going right down the middle and a slam dunk. So Ingram for three, got it. And 53-52. So right now both teams really hanging in there well, as again Bogdanovic gets open for the shot. 51%, 46. And so Scott. Josh Hart for three, gets the roll and does his patented little let's get it rolling maneuver, and this game is tied up once again. As Shea Gilgeous gets a nice floater to go in. By Mike Scott, his first. So Josh Hart will go to the free throw line for two. Mike Scott picking up his first foul of the game, and Josh Hart missing the first one. As he gets the second one. Can't even guess of who might win at this point. It's too close a game to really say who might win. I mean, really, both teams are evenly matched up. Yes, you do have, the big cat, LeBron James, but the Arrows have some pretty good talent themselves here. And Kobe White, not his strong suit. The big cat, nice putback, and gives St. Louis a 1-point lead. The Dragons will call a timeout, as Doc Rivers has seen enough here as the big cat, no doubt. Flexing those muscles for the Arrows fans. So hard to say who's got the, like you said, can't even guess who might win this game because it's so close. So here is the league leader so far, Bertans near the bottom. Joe Harris, who we just saw in 3-point percentage. Of course, he didn't hit one in that game against the Martians. Now Lonnie Walker the fourth against Josh Hart. Bogdanovic matched up against Ingram. Now Lonnie Walker the fourth out to Shea Gilgeous. And the big cat with the nice rebound. And there goes Kobe White. Oh my goodness, I tell you the strength of that young man. And a 3-point lead. I tell you, the Arrows got a good one when they drafted this young man. And there's a foul on Kobe. His first foul of the game. Indeed. They will have certainly earned it. For the Arrows, if they get this win, then they definitely will say hard-earned win against a very good team, led by, of course, the league's most dominant player, LeBron James. And there goes Kobe White again, and I'd say, man cannot be stopped when he gets going on that footwork of his. Now this will be an interesting matchup. Ingram against LBJ, and there's a foul against Rashawn Holmes. His first foul, and looks like Fournier will come back in the game, as that is a nice swipe on the heads of Kobe, and gets the shot to go in. Gilgeous-Alexander hits second. 8 points in the second half for Kobe. He only had 3 in the first half, which was a 3-pointer, and that was pretty much it. As he gets the shot to go in for the 3-point play the old-fashioned way. So Ingram against LBJ. No doubt. Oh, even with the big cat there, LeBron does not care. And there goes Rashawn Holmes from deep. And the big cat, he started to assert himself a bit here in the second half. Nice offensive rebound and a good finish. So Scott. And there's a block shot again by the big cat, and and Bogdanovic had no idea which way he was going to go, either try for the layup or the pass. He couldn't quite play two different guys, and the big cat with the nice pass. As there is 2 easy points for Scott, just off the fingertips of the big cat. And nice assist from Kobe White to the big cat. And now St. Louis certainly has control here in the third period. Oh, there's a foul by Kobe, hit second. And it puts the Dragons in the bonus. And Scott misses the first. Yeah, not too bad guy to miss. As that shot goes in, 71-64. And I mean, jeez, the explosiveness of Kobe. So Ingram for 3 gets it, and it's a 10-point lead as the assist once again. The assist once again will go to as the big cat with the rebound, and the clock will run out here. Yes, they have. So 10-point lead for St. Louis heading into the fourth and final period. Kobe White, the big cat, leading the way for the Arrows, looking for their second win of the season. Will they get it? Welcome back to the Dragons' Den, as the Dragons hoping to kind of get going here a little bit. They looked really good in the first and second period, but then third period it was St. Louis absolutely taking control, and now they have a 10-point lead. So St. Louis gets the ball to start the fourth and final period in this big time matchup tonight. And it's done. Oh, can't get that one to go in. Yeah, Dunn's a good shooter. It's just he tends to be very dominant. Not much of a typical point guard. So Dunn on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And Fournier, and shot clock violation as RJ Barrett. Ball was still in his hands at the time. So Dragons are on the road for 2 games, home against BC Chicago and Houston. Back at the Dragons' Den after their 2-game road trip, which will include a stop in New Orleans. So right now the big cat, or actually Williams, And the big cat is not even in this game right now. Is Ingram stroking it from 3. That's Chris Dunn with a nice assist. And the big cat likes what he sees on the bench. As LBJ, he's got 26 points. He had 22 at halftime. He's only scored 4 in the second half, so they've done a better job defending him. Of course, he sat out most of the third period due to substitution, as there's a foul on RJ Barrett, his first. So Fournier is like, yep, he yanks my jersey, did everything to me. There's the shot. So 78-66, as that goes in. So 13-point lead. LBJ with the nice assist. The problem is no one else is hitting right now. So Fournier. I would gladly say this is not their strongest team right now. As White, nice rebound by Williams. And it's Covington. Holy cow, look out. Nice pass, nice dunk. As nice defense by Chris Dunn. Making Derek White really work for it here. And again, Covington with the rebound. Even with LBJ right there. Williams. Boy, they really got to get something up there, and they do, but shot doesn't go in. St. Louis still has a pretty good lead here, and that is RJ Barrett. 81-68. And it's a big cat looking to right now, Dunn just going to have to put something up here. My goodness, boy, did he ever. 16 points for Chris Dunn tonight. And there's a timeout by the Dragons. They have 3 remaining. As St. Louis with an 83-68 lead. They have been literally draining the shots here. They have literally been draining the shots here in the game. Now the cheerleaders throwing out t-shirts. And the big cat back in the game. As that is Fournier picking up his 3rd foul. I know they are just choking here. They look great in the first half. Relatively still challenged in the third period, and then all of a sudden St. Louis got the lead, and since then they have really kept it. As that rims in and out on the free throw. So 1 for 2 for LBJ. Yeah, I don't think Covington's going to be faking out LBJ on any fantastic moves here. As LBJ had the Oh, Jackson with nice defense, but the Arrows 14-5 run in the last just about 4 minutes. Basically turning a relatively close game into an absolute laugher at this point, as the Big Cat with the nice rebound. And all of the concern early in that, and done with the assist again. Actually, Williams with the shot there gives him 6 points. As that is stellar defense by you-know-who. So Williams over 2. And now it's LBJ against the Big Cat. Fournier will not get the shot to go in. As RJ Barrett, as LeBron James. 7 points all in the second half for Evan Fournier in this game. And a timeout by the Arrows. So 90-71. You called it. They just fell absolutely flat on their heels after St. Louis took the lead, and have really not been the same since then. It's like the offense just kind of picked up a bit for the team. Both teams with 3 timeouts left. And the Big Cat tonight's player of the game, as he has certainly had a stellar game all around. 2 block shots, and then him hitting just that mid-range shot, which he's very good of, finding Ingram there, and then nice 2 points there. And he has really done his work tonight, since there was that possible injury concern in the second period. And Ingram, better to know not to get your hand in the way there, young man. Rashawn Holmes, Josh Hart, back over to Kobe White, and still. So here comes RJ Barrett, as Derek White matched up against Kobe. As there's a foul on Kobe White, his 3rd of the game, with 2:18 left to go in this game. And they will bring in Matthew Dellavedova real fast, just to save their man just a bit. And Dellavedova finds Josh Hart and can't get the 3 to go through. As and Nba2k20 will come in. So Ingram gets a nice pick. Foul on Jackson Hayes, his 2nd of the game. Brandon Ingram will go to the free throw line. As that is a very good shot. So 91-77. And Nba2k20 in the game now at power forward, so he'll have the responsibilities of oh my goodness. And there Derek White gets the foul for Brandon Ingram. So 12 points, 3 assists tonight for Derek, as he goes 2 for 2. As Matthew Deladova and Josh Hart inside, and Rashawn Holmes can't finish it. And White for 3, can't get it. Deladova with the rebound. Deladova, nice pass there. Me2 gets his first 2 points. So 94-79. Yep, it was a close game, until St. Louis really just put the hammer down. I mean, they're not even. As LBJ, little sky hook there. 94-81. So Me2, as he is fouled by LeBron James, his second foul. 14 seconds. So Me2 with the drive, getting the foul. And he'll snap the net on that one. And 2 for 2. 96-81. And there is a three-pointer, no good. And this game is officially over. So St. Louis comes in, gets their second win of the season over the Dragons. And a big game for the Arrows. Hopefully this will kind of get their season going in the right direction. We certainly hope so. At this point, it has not been a stellar start for this team. But I tell you, Big Cat certainly chimed in tonight, as he played a really good game. 33 points for LeBron, 7.7 assists, and he also missed from 2 3-point ranges, but 33 points in the game. Had 11 points in the second half. Had 22 in the first, 11 in the second half. Derek White with 13 plus 3 assists. RJ Barrett with 13. Jackson Hayes with 4 points, 10 rebounds, 4 block shots tonight, as he was absolutely really played well. Really, especially against the Big Cat early. He had 3 blocks on the big man early in this game. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, 4 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists for him. Bogdanovich, 4 points. Davis Bertans, 4 points, 4 rebounds. Scott with only 3 points on the night, plus 2 rebounds and assists. Reggie Bullock, 3 points, 2 rebounds for him. Mealy and Galloway, Frazier, and then Moritz Wagner did not. Again, the game, Karl Anthony Towns led the way for this team tonight. 17 points, 14 rebounds, 5 assists, and 3 block shots in the game, as he certainly warmed up in the first half. Only had 6 points at halftime, 6 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 block shots. Went 3 for 10 shooting in that first half, and then 9 points in the third quarter, or third period, in which he was perfect for shooting, 4 for 4 plus 1 big 3-pointer, and then 7 rebounds, 3 assists, and in the fourth, only 2 points, 1 rebound, as he was taken out of the game. Did not pick up 1 single foul in the game. So 11 points in the second half, 17 for the game. Dunn has 16 plus 4 rebounds, 4 assists in the game. Brandon Ingram, 15. Kobe White, 14 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists for him, and a blocked shot. Shot 5 for 8, 4 for 5 from the free throw, and 0 for 3 from 3-point range in the game. And Josh Hart, 11 points tonight, shot 4 for 10. Fournier, 7 points. Williams had 6 points, 5 rebounds tonight. Covington, who had most of his matchup against LBJ, only had 4 points tonight, as the average is 7. Had 3 rebounds, 3 assists, and a blocked shot in the game. Midu had 4 points. Rashawn Holmes had 2 points, 5 rebounds, and a block. And Repko had no points. Deladova had no points, but had 1 assist in the game. And then CJ Miles did not play in the game tonight. So a good game all around. The Arrows 8 of 22 shooting from 3-point range, and the Dragons 3 for 14 from deep, and both teams are even. And free throws 14 of 18 for the game. But turnovers in the game, they forced 3 turnovers. The Arrows defense forced 3 turnovers. They committed 7 points off those turnovers, where the Dragons only got 3 in the game. And 21-point lead was the biggest lead of the night for the Arrows, 9 for the Dragons, before the Arrows kind of just took control of the game itself. So yes, not as close as what we thought at the end, but yes, most definitely a fun game indeed. Good matchup between both of those teams. They really played extremely well in the game. So next on the list will be the Night Owls and the Atlanta Olympians. Or whoever comes up first. So Night Owls and the Atlanta Olympians will go head to head, 5-1 versus 5-2. Now this should be a very good matchup. Conley, Beverly, Batum, JaMychal Green, and Brook Lopez for the Olympians. And then for Miami, Kyle Lowry, Ben McLemore, the Greek Freak, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Harrison Barnes, and Dwight Howard going head-to-head in this game. The Owls come in at 5-2, and the Atlanta Olympians coming in this matchup 5-1. Of course, they do have Hernagones, Jackson, Vince Carter on the bench, Bacon, Dudley, and all those guys, where the Night Owls have Kevin Looney, J.J. Barea, T.J. Leaf, Terrence Jones, Blakeney on the bench. So really your strength of each team is your starting 5. And then of course Mike Conley, who can play very well. So there's Brook Lopez checking on his Twitter account before the start of the game, as we get going with this game at Olympus Arena. 5-2 against 5-1. So this should be a dandy of a ball game. And how far will the Greek Freak be able to carry this team? And of course, when you have Dwight Howard, that will be a key matchup in the game tonight. And just as before, we're gonna, because we have so many games on slated for tonight, we are going to jump ahead in this game. So far, relatively still close game. So we're going to jump in 59-46. Start of the second half here, as the Olympians looking to as Lloyd Pierce is the head coach of the Atlanta Olympians. And here goes Conley, who's got the responsibility of Kyle Lowry. And of course, Giannis and Lowry for 3. Stroking that from deep. 62-46. So Nicholas Batum, as As he's going to try and find Green. Has to Conley, and Conley can't finish it. As he had Giannis right there in front of him, and Giannis Antetokounmpo, my goodness, just go right down the middle. Okay. So Mike came just in time. So Brook Lopez for three, got it! And a big time three-pointer for the Olympians. 64-49. The Night Owls in the lead. Came into this matchup with 2 losses. The Olympians have 1. As this shot is, oh, way tipped, way out of bounds there. So Mike is home. How's the hand, my friend? Is it feeling any better? As Lady was with us for most of this evening. So Conley for 3 gets that to go in. 64-51, or yeah, that was counted as a 2-point basket for Jeff Green. As that, oh my goodness, it was in and rolled out. So the Olympians certainly not getting the home team rolls here tonight. So the Greek Freak, as that will not go in. Conley with the rebound. Well, good. Feeling good? Awesome. So Conley trying to do his best to shake and bake to the best of his ability. Jeff Green for 3 gets that one to roll. 66-54. And Lowry can't get that one to roll in. Nice rebound by Brook Lopez. And that is Conley as best. Nice drive, 10-point lead. And here comes the Olympians. Oh, Dwight Howard facing off against Brook Lopez. And of course, Giannis doing what he can. Oh my goodness, another ball that was sure to go in just rattles out. So Brook Lopez, he can hit those, but he can't get that one to go in. As, oh my goodness, and that is nice slam. 18 points, and or actually 24 points for Giannis tonight. As Nicholas Batum not having very much luck here. And there's a foul on Harrison Barnes, his second of the game. Yep, wham bam. So the Olympians. And I tell you right now, Nicholas Batum, their best free throw shooter, has not missed one yet. So 10-point lead still for Miami, as the Night Owls still hold the lead. And Giannis doing a little backdoor cut there. There's the assist totals for Miami this season. They're 7th in the XBA. So Jeff Green over to Batum, and Batum nails that. So still 10-point lead, 70-60. And Jeff Green still Oh my goodness, Dwight Howard, look out. Boy, look out below when that young man is slamming the ball down. And now Conley can't get that one to go in. Green finishes nicely. And it's still a 10-point lead for Miami. It's J.J. Barea, the veteran point guard. And there's a foul. That's 4 on Conley. So Hernandez coming back in the game. And Barea, nails that one for 3, 75-62. So Patrick Beverly. And there's a nice assist as Bacon. As the Olympians, yes, they're shooting so well here in the third period, 64%. As Justin Jackson has the responsibility of the, as everyone likes to say, the Greek freak. As, good challenge there, Green. Definitely not leaving anything to chance. Hernandez over to Bacon, and now mismatch with Green. And his man now back over to Conley, who is really just got to be careful. And now, nice job, Hernandez with the pick and roll. As that is a 3-pointer for McLemore. So 12-point lead here. Conley driving it. Oh my goodness. Absolutely rejected. So now Green matched up against J.J. Barea. McLemore again for 3. As, Jackson thought he had all ball there, but the foul comes in. And Lloyd Pierce not happy with that. So the good thing is Conley was able to survive that long without picking up that 5th foul. And Jackson with the rebound. Justin Jackson from North Carolina. So Beverly. And there goes Beverly. And my goodness, I tell you, the Greek freak is just playing stellar defense tonight as he just tips it in. And he is on a roll here tonight. 28 points, 18 in the paint. As the Atlanta Olympians certainly having their issues here. There's a foul on Looney, his second. As Patrick Beverly will get to the free throw line. As that shot goes in. And 2 for 2 goes Beverly, 81-68. As Green, I tell you, Green's just having all sorts of trouble sticking with his man tonight. So Bacon as Hernandez for 3 as he nails that one from deep. So Jackson with this might be a pretty good matchup here between Jackson and Giannis Antetokounmpo. As that is J.J. Barea. And that will end the third period. So 12-point lead. 12-point lead for Miami. And Giannis certainly putting on a show here tonight in Atlanta, as they have a 12-point lead. So welcome back to Olympus Arena, where the Night Owls lead it by 12 over Atlanta. And of course the Night Owls get the ball to start start the fourth and final period. And now Vince Carter in the game, as McLemore still ripping it from the corner. So 85-71, Nicholas Batum back in the game, and of course the old veteran Brook Lopez into the game, and there goes Batum, and he picked up the foul on Kevin Looney, his third. So Batum, yes, he can really drive the ball and get those fouls on the big men. So right now he is Atlanta's best free throw shooter at 100% so far this in the first 6 games of the season. Now the biggest thing is get him to the free throw line. Oh, what a block by Brook. And now here we go. Out to Beverly. Can't finish it. And now Kevin Looney. And that is McLemore once again for 3. As he is just nailing it from the corners. And Batum, look out. He says, come block this one, McLemore. He certainly flushed it down the hole. The Olympians have the better of the percentage in shooting tonight, but as Lowry missing that shot. As Batum for 3, can't find the and Lowry again this time from the assist from Giannis. And now Vince Carter, and they anticipated that. And oh my goodness, and Brook can't finish it against. And now Jones. And right now Miami just, Atlanta kind of was hopefully was hoping to get on a roll here. And my goodness, Jones with a block. Gomez can't get back there to block it, and Beverly only has 2 points, all at the free throw line here. So Gomez with Harrison Barnes on him, can't finish it there. And my goodness, I'd say it's just alley-oop city. Miami definitely getting the better of the matchup here. Brook Lopez nails that one, keeps it at a 12-point lead. He has scored 12 points tonight. But Miami definitely showing who has been the stronger team in this game. And there's a foul on Brook Lopez, his 4th of the game. So Harrison Barnes with 10 points tonight, 5 rebounds in the game, as he goes 2 for 2. Conley in the game, and stripped by Kyle Lowry. As Harrison Barnes, Nicholas Batum with a nice rebound. And nice job by Brook Lopez. Good pass by Conley. Still a 20-point lead. Big question is, can Atlanta put anything of a run together to maybe trim this lead down? Not if they keep giving up free shots, because you cannot guarantee that these guys are going to miss. Beverly driving it, can't get it against McLemore, as that ball was tipped. As a good try by Giannis to try to save the ball, but feet hit the line. So there's the upcoming games for the Olympians to jump: the Colliers, the Paladins, and then the Bruisers. Now those 4 games, 3 of those are road games for the Olympians. So a good start for them to start the year. Oh my goodness. Well, when things are just going from bad to worse in a game, they just go that way. And right now, nothing going relatively well for Atlanta here at Olympus Arena. And ball goes out off the hands of Conley as his man was giving him just a little bit of pressure there. So Conley still in the game, guarding up on Kyle Lowry. Harrison Barnes can't get the 3. And needless to say, there goes Conley for deep himself. Can't get the 3 there either. As, good defense. And Jeff Green with a nice as he can't get the shot to go in. So Dwight Howard against Batum, and Batum gets the better of that matchup. Oh yeah, they have to make shots. And so far in this 4th period, they have not been doing that. But there's a nice 2-pointer for Conley. Still keeping at a 20-point lead here for Miami. So McLemore coming up pretty slow. And of course, this won't be the last matchup with these 2 teams, as Lowry trying to pull the Steph Curry and won't be able to do it. So so massive substitutions coming in, as most of that starting 5, they were just absolutely gassed. As Kyle Guy, the young man from Virginia, as Bacon had the ball stripped by Lowry, but the ball goes out of bounds. As he has Kyle Lowry on him. Lowry, Vince Carter for 3. And just cannot seem to find the bottom of the net here. So 20-point lead here. And now the Greek. Oh wow, there's a foul on Hernan Gomez, his first. Now as you can see, a pretty good bit of fans have already hit the there's a foul there by Guy, so that puts Miami in the bonus. So Shelvin Mack can't get that one to go. Pushing it out to Guy. And now Vince Carter. So, but that is deadly there. Yeah, they are rolling along here. The 102 at 83. And like I said before, this will not be the last matchup between these two teams. As this ball goes all the way. Hernagones with a blocked shot. Would have been better if he had just tipped it to somebody. So they're going to have to inbound it with 8 seconds on the shot clock. And Shelvin Mack, as that shot will not go in. As Deadly as Bacon nails it. So good shot there, 102.85. So Blazy, as there is Shelvin Mack for 3. He was not known as a 3-ball man at Butler, as that is just getting goal for a block shot by TJ Leaf. And Mack will just run the clock out. And that's how this game ends, with Miami winning by 20 over Atlanta in a big matchup between two good teams. One team comes in with 2 losses, the other one we came in with 1. That is over as Miami rolls along. Nicholas Batum and Jeff Green and Brook Lopez led the team with 14 points. Very even scoring. Hernagones had 11 rebounds in the game to lead the team. Carter had 12. Conley had 11 plus 6 assists in the game. Jared Dudley had 6 points in the game and 1 assist. Hernagones 7 points. Bacon with 4. Beverly with 2 points with 5 assists, as he shot 0 for 10 from the field tonight. Jackson with only 1 point in the game. And then Jason Smith and Seth Curry did not play in this game. And Giannis Antetokounmpo with 30 points for Miami, 16 rebounds, 9 assists, almost a triple-double. And then 3 blocked shots for good measure. Lowry with 17, Howard with 14, and Lowry had 17 points, 8 assists in the game. Barnes with 12, Mike Lamore with 10, Terrence Jones with 8, JJ Barea with 7, Shelvin Mack with 4, TJ Leaf with 3 points, 5 rebounds, and a block shot. Kevin Looney had no points but 6 rebounds and picked up 3 fouls in the game. Blakeney Musa and Darius Baisley did not. Most definitely they were absolutely impressive tonight. Miami handling business the way Miami knows how to handle business. I'll put you that way. Alright, so checking out the next slate of games here. The undefeated Neon. The undefeated Neon. We're going up against the Jacksonville Jump. So the Neon with Darren Collison, Zach Levine, Gordon Hayward, Draymond Green, JaVale McGee, along against the Jacksonville Jump with Monte Morris, Marco Bellinelli, Ben Simmons, Jaren Jackson Jr., and Mitchell Robinson. There are the uniforms for both teams as we head towards what should be hopefully a decent game. Jacksonville coming in this game 2-5, and the Neon undefeated at 6-0 on the season, and with a pretty good bench of Bradley, Powell, Chandler, Stevenson, Greg Monroe. And that's a pretty solid bunch there, and probably a pretty easy thing to see of why they're undefeated so far in this game. I mean, so far this early in the season. Now the big question is just how far will they get being unbeaten as we come to the Lighthouse here in New York, as both teams are being introduced. So Darren Collison at point guard for the Neon, and then JaVale McGee in the middle at number 7. And then of course next up is Gordon Hayward, a young man from Butler. And then Zach Levine. And then of course you have Draymond Green. You can see the pyrotechnics going off here in the Lighthouse. So with the jump, the Jacksonville jump with Ben Simmons and company against the New York Neon. Now as both teams ready to tip it off here. And nice tip-off win of the Alright, so let's go ahead, and like I said, we got a full plethora of games here tonight. And so far the Jump have a pretty decent little lead here, but oops. Alright, now we're going to jump in 58-52 with the Jump at the free throw line. Mitchell Robinson gets that one to go in. So 58-53. As Hayward and McGee gets that one to go in. Nice pass from Draymond Green. So 60-53. As the Jacksonville Jump bringing the ball up with Monty Morris. And Marco Bellinelli for 3. So 60-56 here. Oh, Hayward for 3. Oh, gets the nice roll. So 63-56. Oh, Ben Simmons. Oh, can't finish it. Heck of a defensive effort there. Darren Collison, nice break there. So that's the way you run the fast break, according to the New York Neon. Oh, Ben Simmons, and oh, what a block by JaVale McGee. And oh, trying to go alley-oop to Gordon Hayward. As that is no good. And again, JaVale with the block shot. As that's a foul on Mitchell Robinson, his second. So that will send JaVale McGee to the free throw line. As he'll get that one to go in. 66-56. And a 2-point lead, 67-56. Of course, I think the best game of the night is going to be still coming up, the rematch between Baltimore and BC Chicago. As a good a game as that game was the last time we saw it, with BC Chicago undefeated at that time. As Gordon Hayward can't get that one to go in. Here comes Ben Simmons. Good steal there. And Draymond Green, 2 easy points. 69-58, 16 points. 13 for Draymond Green so far in this game. Somebody forgot about Ben Simmons there, as he'll flush it home for 18 points and a 9-point lead for the Neon. Collison for 3, gets that one to go in. So 72-60. So it looked like JaVale was going to drive it in there on the nice pass from Darren Collison, but then he finds Darren Collison open. This is absolutely tough matchup for Levine, 6'5" versus 6'10", and no way he's going to win that matchup. As Zach Levine rattles that home, averaging 22 points a game this season, and that's a timeout by the Jump. So 74-62, the Neon, the undefeated Neon, with a 12-point lead on the Jacksonville Jump. So needless to say, still a good game here, but I truly feel the game of the night still to come with the Baltimore Cannons and of course the BC Chicago and their rematch from last time, the heart-stopping game that literally came down to the last few seconds, and then that slam dunk by Baltimore to win the game. Good steal there, as he will get Draymond Green 15 points. A little bit ahead on the alley-oop, but as Ben Simmons, my goodness, you can see why he is the man that leads the way for the Jump right now. He is certainly Levine and Norman Powell. So Green will get it, no good, and Powell can't get the rebound. And here goes Porter Jr. as he can't finish at the rim. Good defense. And Hayward, can't get that one to go. So still 12-point lead here for the Neon over the Jump. As that, my goodness, that was so close. As he is wide open. 3-pointer, Zach Levine once again. Good assist by Darren Collison. And Jaren Jackson Jr. with the slam. Yeah, right now the New York Neon leading the power rankings at number 1. I mean, overall, I think they've been so far pretty impressive this season. Holy cow. Tell you one thing, you try to go one angle on Zach LaVine, and he goes completely another way and just flushes it home. And my goodness, slam dunk. As we are just going back and forth once again. So Neon really good at moving the ball here. So Powell can't get that one to go in. And Ben Simmons, I'd say he was there by himself. As, oh, nice defense by Powell. So Collison having some difficulties. And Levine can't get that one to go in as Roberson. Andre Roberson providing some good defense. So Roberson still, this time he's got Powell as Hats. It's an absolute mismatch, and the foul is on Darren Collison. His second foul is Collison knew he was in trouble with that matchup with Ben Simmons. Almost like, what, you want me to block this guy? So 81-69, and Dwight Stevenson into the game. I mean, not Dwight Stevenson, Lance Stevenson. As there's a nice slam, nice pass to Dwight Powell. Easy 2 points. And here goes the shot. Oh, and offensive interference called against the Jacksonville Jump, as the ball was still in the cylinder at the time of that slam dunk. Call you really don't see too much, because everybody's aware of that ball in the hoop. So Bradley over to Powell, and Powell, nice offensive rebound. Tell you, Powell's got nowhere to go, and hardly anybody was making a break anywhere. 3-pointer here, and no good. So 83-70, 13-point lead for the undefeated Neon. Zach LaVine with a nice hang and slam. Draymond Green, JaVale McGee leading the way. So the assist of the game for tonight, this assist right where we're at right now. So start of the fourth and final period. And LaVine, oh, can't finish it with Tyler Zeller providing some good defense. So Bradley against Simmons. And then Bellinelli against Zach LaVine, and Bellinelli can't get that one to go in. And now Wilson Chandler right down the middle of the lane, and Ben Simmons providing some good defense. Well, he's kind of had to be a one-man wrecking crew so far. Chandler Just had to put something up because the shot clock was running a little low there. And then Lance Stevenson slowing up Marco Bellinelli, who still can't hit the shot. So right now, neither team has Levine. Oh my goodness. I tell you, this is going to be who can make some shots here in the fourth period. So Levine with Noah Von Lee. As Noah Von Lee with the nice 2 points. So 83-72. Yeah, I would say so far this has been a dandy of a ball game. So inside the Powell, and he can't hit. And all suddenly the Neon just kind of rang into a little bit of a no, Bradley with Zeller on him. Yeah, this may not be the Neon's strongest 5 on the floor right now. As Powell, there we go. So Dwight Powell with the nice slam dunk there. Finally breaks the little scoreless streak there. And Powell with the steal to Levine, and that is too pretty, too good. As Zach Levine puts that one in there. As the Jacksonville jump now starting to fall behind just a little bit. So good defense once again. And Bradley so Lance Stevenson with the shot. Ooh, gets that nice roll. So 42%, 37. Kind of just shows you just how physical this game has been, that both teams are absolutely struggling. And Lance Stevenson with a nice fast break and the easy 2 points. And I mean, right now Neon's starting to really put it in the driver's seat. And Dwight Powell, and now we have a jump ball between Von Lee and Wilson Chandler. Now the jump when they tip off, the jump ball tip off. And right now the jump having all sorts of issues as Zeller and there's a foul against Levine, only his second. Yep, easy peasy, soft and squeezy. So substitutions going to be coming in. 26 points tonight for Big Ben, 7 assists in the game. As JaVale McGee and Draymond Green. Nice pass there. Levine. Draymond Green to Zach Levine. And that was a high riser of a slam there. As this shot goes off. 93-73. As now we just have a traffic jam. So Green going to try to beat the clock. Good offensive rebound by JaVale McGee. And Levine can't get that one to go in either. So Hayward. And there's a foul on Draymond Green, his fourth. So Big Ben will go to the free throw line. As that shot goes in. 3:08 left to go in this game. And needless to say, I think if anybody was going to put their money on the Neon tonight, I think they may be the overall favorites this early in the season. Oh, there's a foul on JaVale, his first foul as the shot goes in. As Ben Simmons coming up with some as he comes up with the rebound once again. And this is how the Neon play. They literally just go at the word go. Kind of similar to the Golden State Warriors. When they can get the break going, boy, I tell you, it's a thing of beauty. And Gordon Hayward. Oh my goodness, what a block shot by Mitchell Robinson on JaVale McGee. And there's a foul on Darren Collison, his third foul. And the Jump will call a timeout with just under 2 minutes remaining in the game. As the New York Neon, I think, needless to say, I think it's safe to say that they're going to remain undefeated through the first 7 games of the season. Because they have looked really, really good tonight. So, the player of the game tonight, Zach LaVine, as he has certainly been playing extremely well tonight with passing, assist making. This pass right here from Draymond Green, and what a finish. And then LaVine here, one-hander, back out to him again for the three. He is just lit up the Jump tonight. So Jacksonville, they just would like to get back home. And await their next game, and there's a foul on LaVine, his third. So that'll put Jacksonville in the bonus. So 15-point lead. And here we go, 95-81. So Collison for LaVine, three-pointer, 98-81. All they need is one more point tonight to break as Monte Morris. So Ben Simmons with Gordon Hayward on him, and then has Draymond Green. And three-pointer for Bellinelli, cannot find the range tonight. Gordon Hayward Boy, he has had a tough night shooting tonight. And that is 2 points for Monty Morris. So 98-83. And there's a foul on Mitchell Robinson, his third, as Darren Collison will go to the free throw line. So tough drive, but yep. And there's a nice shot. So 99-83, one more to make 100, and he gets it. The 100-83 as the Jump will go to 2-6 on the season. And 7-0 for the Neon. So 27 seconds, 3-second difference in shot clock, game clock. And it's, block shot city by Mitchell Robinson. As that is a foul on Shumpert, his first. So only his first. 11 seconds left to go in the game. As Jaron Jackson gets his 16th point of the night. And 17. So Kanan in the game now for these final few seconds here. Greg Monroe can't find it, and that's the ball game. So 100-87 as the undefeated New York City, they will continue to just roll on this season as the Jump dropped to 2-6 on the year. Zach LaVine, 27 points tonight, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 steals, and 2 block shots. He did a little bit of everything tonight. Draymond Green, 15 points, 8 rebounds, 8 assists, including that beautiful pass to Zach LaVine on the slam dunk. Collison, 13 points, 8 assists for him, 1 steal. Gordon Hayward, 12 points. He certainly struggled a bit in the second half, but 12 points, 5 rebounds, as he generally averages 14 on the season. Dwight Powell, 12 points, 8 rebounds tonight. JaVale McGee, 11 points, 8 rebounds, and 3 block shots tonight, as he was a rim protector like crazy tonight. And Lance Stevenson with 8 points, 3 assists for him. Wilson Chandler with 2. Bradley with 4 assists. Monroe and Shumpert, Kanan and Sampson all got in the game. There towards the end, Ben Simmons leading the way for the Jump with 31 points, 12 rebounds, 7 assists, as he was literally the offense for the team tonight. But Jaron Jackson Jr. totaled in 16 points tonight, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 block shots. Michael Porter Jr. with 11. Monte Morris with 6 points, 3 assists. Zeller, 6 points, 13 rebounds for the young man from Indiana, as he averages 9 points a game and 4 rebounds a game. So a season high for him this year. Bellinelli had 5. Mitchell Robinson, 4 points, 6 rebounds, and a block shot. Noah Von Lee, 4 points, 8 rebounds, and an assist. And then Roberson with 2, Crab with 2, Craig, Finney Smith, and Michael Carter Williams played there at the end. So the Neon remain undefeated, as that was a pretty easy game for the Neon tonight, as no doubt that was too easy. So checking out the rest of the schedule here, well, we have the Peppers and the San Diego Waves, and but because where we're at with the time right now, we're going to skip that game and get to the main event for tonight, the BC Chicago rematching against the Baltimore Cannons tonight. As the first game, certainly was a absolute thriller between these two teams, as it literally came down to the as you can see, oops, come on, as it literally came down to the yep, there's Chi-Town and the Cannons uniforms. So this should be a very good game, big time rematch between both of these teams and our main event of the evening. A hit ready to rumble indeed. Westbrook, Clarkson, Young, Samaljak, Turner, and then Beasley, Okafor, Jones Jr., Poirier, Aaron Holiday, Brandon Clark, Tyler Eulis, and Jared Valentine. And of course, the rematch, Chi-Town with Goran Dragic, Tariq Evans, Trevor Ariza, Siakam, and then Montrezl Harrell, who missed the first game due to injury. But they still have Dinwiddie, Porter, Randolph, Georgiou Dieng, J.R. Smith, and all those guys ready to go in this game. So most definitely get ready to rumble here at the Cannon Court, where the Baltimore Cannons rematch against BC Chicago. And this should be an absolutely fantastic game. I'm hoping that it will live up to what the first game was. Absolute thriller. So Miles Turner wins the tip, and so right now there goes Westbrook. Yep, everything kind of flows through that man, and there's Russell Westbrook. Kind of led the way the first time going between these two teams, and of course Goran Dragic led the way the second time. Dragic did all he could in that first matchup, as Tyreke Evans dealing with Jordan Clarkson. Nice block by Miles Turner on Montrezl Harrell. Smoliak gets the nice roll, and it's 4-0 Cannons in the lead. Now Turner is he's a decent defender. Montrezl Harrell was a fantastic, played power forward center. And there's Siakam, played a power forward center at Louisville, but certainly has found his way. So Clarkson for three, he can't get that one to go. And here goes Siakam with the break. And Smoliak, oh, good block there by Turner. So Westbrook by himself gets the three. So he averages 20 points a game at home, 7 rebounds a game. And, ooh, nice by Tyreke Evans. So 7-4. And just kind of, and there's a 3-second defensive lapse there by BC Chicago, so it will be a technical foul. And Jordan Clarkson will attempt the technical foul. So that tells you just how tough and tight this game may be, especially when you have a team that's already. And Dragic. And there's 2 easy points, 8-6. The Cannons with a 2-point lead. Kind of a lazy pass throw in there. So Clarkson for 3, no good. And Evans, my goodness. And we're tied up 8-8, so this could be a beauty of a game here. But we will see the El Paso Peppers, and so that you can kind of see that team three-pointer for Russell Westbrook. Home and away, there's a 3-point difference between, but you know, that road game the Cannons played against BC Chicago, he already had 30+ points in that game. But overall, he does seem to do better at home. Thrives off that home crowd. And Small Jack. Oh, nice rebound. As he gets the tough shot and gets that one to go in. 13-8. That was Dragic. Oh, horrible pass. And somehow Ariza was able to come up with it. And it's Turner. Oh, Montrezl O'Hara with a nice slam. And it's still a 3-point lead for the Cannons. So Nick Young, who is kind of, nobody heard from him much in the first game, but he nails that shot. 5-point lead as we're starting to see our first substitutions come into the game. Now the Cannons would like to Tyreek Evans for 3 and Siakam. Westbrook, I tell you, man, is super tough. The fact that he just hung in there and took the rebound away from Montrezl Harrell. As Westbrook trying to get go for 3 in a row on 3-pointers. Small Jack and Dragic just fouled by Small Jack. So Dragic will go to the free throw line. His first of the game. And the shot goes in. So 15-11 as Jaleel Okafor Jones Jr. Malik Threesley, as the hometown fans like to call him. And Holiday, no good there. As there, oh, nice defense, but Zach Randolph. As that's, oh, I tell you, nothing easy around that rim with the Cannons, but Chicago finally gets one to go in, and it's a 1-point lead for the Cannons. And now Poirier will just put up something to beat the shot clock. Can't do it. And Porter picked up by Holiday. As that is too easy in Chicago. pulls right back in front, 16-15. And now Holiday, and he is, oh, what a shot! Oh, that was so pretty. 17-16, the foul on Goran Dragic. I had no clue where the ball was, and next thing I know, it's up and in the hole. As the shot goes in, 2-point lead for the Cannons early in the first period. Hard to believe all this action so far, and we're only in the first period. And Chicago will retain. So last 3 games, Goran Dragic has shot 57% from the field, which included the Cannons ball game in those 3 games. And there's a foul. Jang, guilty of the illegal screen. When you commit fouls like that, you take away the opportunity to make this a ball game. No Holiday right now inside to Okafor, and that middle is so crowded right now that they had to bring it back out. Jones with Zhang in front of him, and Zhang really did well, and Dragic waiting for his team to get up there as the shot goes off the rim, and it's still a 2-point lead. So no offensive rebounds yet for Baltimore, where right now Chicago's making their living off that. Jones for 3, gets it, the roll in, and a timeout for Chicago. Now 21-16, as Baltimore leads it by 5 points. Good game so far, as I would expect between these two teams. Very tough. A very tough matchup indeed. And there goes the Baltimore Cannon t-shirts thrown into the crowd. And by the way, just to let you know, the originator of this league, GG9, actually does have t-shirts for sale for each team, which is really cool. And I can tell you right now, I've already put my order in for the Baltimore Cannons, and then other teams like the Jacksonville Jump and everything, because I tell you, this was a really well thought of idea by GG9, and I certainly thank him for him making these courts, and also being able to come in with the everything else. So if you are interested, go to his page, look under one of the videos for the XBA, and you will see the link to the t-shirts. And also those t-shirt sales go to the support of his channel. As this shot goes, because they're, one of the things I am still need to do, and is a New Year's resolution, and that is to set up a expense account so that I can get nice shot by Holiday there at the buzzer. Baltimore retains their 3-point lead as Chi-Town, the Cannons, are going back to back here. Oh, there is his name, Gold Glover 9, or GG9 as his Facebook, as his YouTube page is. like I said, the originator of the XBA. I'm bringing you just a different version of the Xtreme Basketball Association. But like I said, one of the New Year's resolutions is to get my own donation page going so that people can donate and help support the channel. Oh my goodness, Giorgio Dieng with a nice slam, and I tell you, Chicago is just hanging in there. That's about what I figured with these two teams. It was going to be a really good matchup between both clubs in this game. As Holiday over to Poirier and the foul on Zach Randolph. So Poirier will go to the free throw line as that shot goes off. And also, just to let you know, if there's a particular team you are mostly interested in, wants to show that support, let me know, and I will definitely include more games with that team. So once again, tie game between Chicago and Baltimore here, as this has been a relatively close game. Just like the last, unlike the last matchup where Chicago had to rally from a 20-point lead, when Baltimore had their lead, rallied from 20 down later on in the game, and literally down at the end was the big difference in that game. The slam dunk, literally with seconds remaining in the game, as Tyreek Evans just making everybody look silly. And again, we're tied once again, 10 of 19 for the Cannons, 12 of 24 for BC Chicago. As right now, Holiday, can't get that one to go, but the second foul on Jiang. So 5 points as he'll make number 6 and number 7. So 28-26. And there's a nice steal. As nice pass from Westbrook to Holiday. Westbrook got the steal and easy 2 points. As and look out, Nick Young, as he is starting to get on a little bit of a roll here. So BC Chicago, Tyreek Evans. No, Siakam. And there's the three-pointer for Chicago. So Dinwiddie. So 32-29, as I tell you. And Westbrook can't get that one to go in. So still a 3-point lead. As this, Dinwiddie. I tell you, 32-31, Baltimore in the lead, and Miles Turner bringing up the ball. Westbrook, cannot get that one to go in. So Pascal Siakam. Oh, what a block by Turner. And there's 2 easy points and a 3-point lead once again for Baltimore. Turner already with a couple block shots. He is putting on a show with rim protection in this game, as Tyreke Evans leaves Holiday in the dust. He's already got 8 points in this game. And right now, yeah, you can see Dinwiddie daring Westbrook to go in there, and he fouls Russell Westbrook. So 1-point lead for Baltimore. And the shot is just off. And gets 1 for 2. So 35-33. 6 for 8. Is Baltimore in this game. 2 for 2 for Chicago. They have not gotten to the free throw line much in this game, as Dinwiddie with 7 points in the game. He's certainly playing his game so far. And Jordan Clarkson strokes it from 3. Nice assist from Russell Westbrook. And every time it seems like Chicago comes back, ties the game up, and Baltimore finds a way to answer back. So 10 points, 2 rebounds for Tyreke Evans. And Westbrook, oh, that's too pretty. Like carrying a baby, as he says, with that animation. And Siakam. And Turner, kind of lost his step there. He was thinking Evans was going to go up easy. And now here goes Westbrook by himself. Turner gets the offensive rebound. And Young. And again, offensive rebound, Smoliak. And now Miles Turner with Montrezl Harrell. Can't get that one to go in. And still a 1-point lead for the Cannons. And that is Siakam with the easy shot there. So 1-point lead for Chicago. As, I tell you, Westbrook just absolutely just too strong. And there's a timeout by BC Chicago. 1-point lead for the Cannons. As this game has certainly lived up to the billing so far of the main event for tonight. To go here in the first half, and a very good battle between these two teams. And Dragic into the game here, as there is Zhang with a nice follow. And there goes Westbrook. I tell you, just like you said, Mike, just give them the lane. Yep, definitely, as you said earlier, this is definitely ladies type of game. Or she did say she prefers, she prefers close games as long as it's not a Minnesota team involved. And, oh, nice rebound once again. And I tell you, difference between these two teams is offensive rebounds. There's a nice three. And a 46-43 lead. Oh, and Zhang is fouled by Jones Jr. So Zhang will go to the free throw line. Mike coming in on a really great evening of basketball here tonight for the XBA. And there's a nice 2 shots, still a 1-point lead. And look out as Westbrook was fouled. Zhang picks up his 3rd foul, so first Chi-Town man in foul trouble. And there's the shot, so Zach Randolph comes in for him. Nope. He came in for Montrezl Harrell. And right now, Goran Dragic trying to shake and bake with Russell Westbrook. Good luck with that one. And there's a steal by Malik Threesley. Nice slam there. 5-point lead. 5-point lead for Baltimore. Dragic with the 3, and that's how the first half ends. My goodness gracious, take a breath and recover from that first half of basketball. Baltimore in the lead by 5 points. Now there you see Russell Westbrook stroking the 3 ball early in this game. Indeed, what a half. As this game has been absolutely entertaining as the first game was. You know, with Chicago coming back from a 20-point deficit against Baltimore, only to lose on a near the last second slam dunk. Those girls come out to throw the patented t-shirts for the Cannons. Cannons with a 5-point lead over Chicago. As for Russell Westbrook, 17 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists in that first half, as he really played a fantastic Montrezl Harrell. And it's a 3-point lead. So Montrezl Harrell, who missed the first matchup due to an injury. And nice pass there. So they are 18 assists on the season. They're 10th in the XBA in assists. As Harrell with the easy slam, he's already got 4 points here in the second half. And there's a foul on Trevor Ariza. So that'll put Nick Young at the free throw line. And I think the referees realize just how tight this game is going to be. And Nick Young with a nice shot there. 54-49. So Smoljak, who fouled out in the first game between these two teams. And Siakam, and nice job as he finds Montrezl Harrell. Montrezl Harrell 6 points already starting the second half here, as he is certainly doing a great job. Where Russell Westbrook trying to finish it on his end. 3-pointer by Siakam, or a 2-pointer. So Clarkson. So Nick Young. And Jordan Clarkson for 3. As he finds a way to get that shot off and get the shot down for a 3-point lead. And now Tyreke Evans hiding behind Harrell. Now Dragic having to deal with Westbrook, and Westbrook with the steal. And oh my goodness, out of nowhere comes Montrezl Harrell with the block shot and 2 easy points for Siakam. And Chicago hanging right in there, 9 points for Pascal Siakam. So kind of finding his way, and there's a foul against Montrezl Harrell, his first of the game. So Clarkson will go to the free throw line. 9 points tonight for Jordan Clarkson. 2 for 4 from the 2 for 4. Oh, 1 for 2 at the free throw line. So 2-point lead. And now Siakam trying to alley-oop it to Montrezl Harrell. And Turner had other ideas on that one. And nice drive by Jordan Clarkson. 12 points for him tonight. As, oh, nice block shot for Smoljak, preventing Siakam the easy score there. And there you see Westbrook cheering his teammates on. He's on the bench right now just to get a rest there. He had a really good first half, and Siakam once again slams it in, and this game has just been tight and close from the word go. Jones can't get that one. Siakam out rebounds Smoljak. And Turner, and there's 2 easy points as the switch was made, but too late for. And there is, as Smoljak cannot, and Turner, nice fight for the rebound with Harrell. Gets the offensive rebound, scores it in for 2. And a 2-point lead here. And Harrell, oh my goodness, Turner with the block. Holiday for 3. Turner, and he is fouled by Harrell, his second of the game. So 4:29 to go here in the third period. What a ball game. What a way to finish this stream off tonight. Fantastic ball game. So 3-point lead as Evans and Ariza will sit down for BC Chicago. As Porter and Dinwiddie come in the game, and mass substitutions for the Cannons. As Turner goes 1 for 2, he's not generally a very strong. And there is nice defense by Malik Beasley, or as we like to call him, Malik Threesley. And that is why, boy, he can hit the shot. But that was actually a two-pointer. And I mean, I tell you, physical, absolutely physical game here. So Beasley for 3, can't get that one. As Julio Okafor. And that Clarkson with Siakam. And he's got Beasley on him. And now Siakam, and he is fouled by Jones, or Beasley, excuse me, in his first. Yeah, exactly. Neither team, every time one team tries to seem they're going to pull ahead, the other team is just right there to say, nope, you're not going to do it. Poirier in the game. 66-62, 4-point lead. And Jordan Clarkson. And three-pointer for Clarkson as this ball goes out of bounds and remains with Baltimore. So, whom to get in more foul trouble here in the second half? You have Zhang with 3 fouls for Chicago. So, Okafor, oh, there's, and just as I was talking about, getting Zhang in foul trouble, he's got 4 now, and he generally backs up Montrezl Harrell. So, Julio Okafor goes to the free throw line for 2, so Zhang, yeah, 1 more, and he would be out of the ball game. Zach Randolph in the game. Of course, they do have Andrew Bogut. Oh my goodness, active hands there, 3-pointer. My goodness, this game is just too close to call for comfort right now. 67-65, and Poirier having to deal with the massive bulk of you-know-who, Zach Randolph. He's not an easy man to move in that post. So Dinwiddie, and there's a foul, and Dinwiddie hits second. Baltimore is in the bonus for this third period with 2:36 left to go as Swish for the Lakers, and then has eventually kind of moved on to shooting guard position, but can still run that point. And there's an easy 2 points for Dinwiddie. And Russell Westbrook looking to check in. Clarkson right down the lane. Oh my goodness. And no call there on the Zhang block. And Siakam with the time bucket with 2 minutes, and Baltimore's going to call a timeout. Their head coach has seen enough at this point. I think he also wants to get his man in there, Russell Westbrook. So tie game once again. This game has been everything like the first game was. Tight and close, and will it be down to the wire? We will see. Because right now neither team is giving up here. So Jones, Malik Threesley, and then Clarkson, Russell Westbrook. And there goes Russell. Can't get that shot to go in. Good defense. Poirier with Porter. And there's 2 easy points again, and Chicago retakes the lead. Oh, good steal there. Here goes Chicago. Ooh. And that is a massive slam dunk, 73-69. And Westbrook says, you know what? I can go down the lane too. So he's averaging 18 points this season. He's already at 19, I believe, already for this game. And Siakam cannot hit that one. And here goes Threesley with the 3. And a 1-point lead for Baltimore. So Randolph, nice steal on the Jones. Look out! Little extra hang time on that dunk. 76-73 down to the final. And there's a slam by Porter, and that's still a 1-point lead for Baltimore. So last 14 seconds. So Beasley gets that one to roll. 2-pointer, 3-point lead with 4 seconds. And the assist. And the assist to Westbrook. So the end of 3. 3-point lead for the Cannons. Still anybody's game to call at this point. Is Baltimore going to hang on, or is BC going to even up the series? So welcome back to the Cannons Court here in Baltimore, Maryland, and we look at the Safe Arm assist of the game. This beautiful pass from Smoljak all the way over to Jordan Clarkson, and the 2 easy points, even though we couldn't see it because somebody was in the way of the camera. So the 4th and final period underway, as here we go. So right now they don't know what to think with Westbrook. Westbrook just kind of pulls up, shoots it. 21 points for him, 8 of 15 shooting. Siakam with 15 to lead BC Chicago. As there is a nice slam dunk. Yep. As that is, 3-pointer there, can't go in. Westbrook, nice defense there, as he gets the break going. Inside to Nick Young, nicely done there. Good assist there. Yeah, a lot of people have said Nick Young, he's a locker room problem, all this and that, but so far the word out of Baltimore is that he has not been an issue so far this season. Of course, Russell Westbrook is the captain, and there's the first foul on Russell Westbrook. So 82-77 as substitutions coming in. Ariza back in the game. Zhang going out with 4 fouls. He'll need to find a way to stay in the game as Beasley picks up his 2nd foul. As you can see, the referees are calling it oh so tight. And Turner and Montrezl Harrell. I would say in the center matchup, you have had a good matchup with Turner, and Harrell's had the better end of it with a three-pointer there by Dinwiddie. And there goes. Ooh, Westbrook. Charging through there. So Goran Dragic. I would say the matchup between Dragic tonight. And there's Turner once again, and I mean he has been an absolute challenge tonight. His third block of the night, or yeah, refs have to call it tight. Yep, you are correct. Otherwise, this is a. No, the first shot goes in, 84-81. As that shot goes in, 84-81, or 84-82. I think Turner's got 4 blocks on the night tonight, and Young, my goodness, what a shot! As Porter commits the foul, Nick Young says, yes, that went in. And Porter, his first foul of the evening. And 3-point play, 87-82. Baltimore would like to take a 2-0 series lead in this matchup. And there's a foul against Beasley. That's his third. So the first Cannon in foul trouble tonight. Zhang is their BC Chicago's first one. And 2 for 2 for Tyreek Evans, 87-84. And there goes Westbrook, pulls up, can't get it. Westbrook starting to kind of. There's a shot, and nice shot for Goran Dragic. 87-86. As he will, oh, nice rebound for Zamaljak. So Tyler Ulis getting up just to kind of give Russell Westbrook a little bit of a breather since he has really played. And there's a nice block shot there. As that is very good defense. And 2 points, 91-86. Both teams shooting 55%, even though Chicago's taken 4 more attempts on the night. So timeout Chicago, and it's 91-86. Baltimore in the lead with 5:21 to go. Tyler Ulis is going to come in and give Westbrook a little bit of a breather here. He so needs to. So as the Cannon girls giving in this good, really good crowd tonight at Cannon Arena. So 91-86, Ariza back in the game. Nick Young. So Turner and Harrell. So Clarkson also in the game. Turner right with Harrell and gets the rebound. So 91-86, Euless was just waiting for everyone else to get up there, and there's a foul. Oh my goodness, what a shot by Tyler Euless. Found his way, got the foul on Harrell, and somehow got the shot to go in. So 93-86, and bang, Euless nails it home. 94-86 right now. Dragic having to contend with a shorter man here. So the fans, there's a nice rebound for Turner. So a little bit of a mess here. So Euless got to find somebody. Clarkson is all he could find there. Dragic with the rebound. And Samaljak, and Siakam finishes strong. Third foul on Samaljak. And he fouled out the last time these two teams met. And with 4:09 left to go in the game, as Siakam makes it a 94-89 game, getting that 3-point, and there goes Euless, as Dragic was a bit faked out by his little dribble drive, and 96-89 here. So Turner on Harrell, as that is Ariza. And Clarkson for three, and Samaljak with the rebound again. So Nick Young being defended by Euless for two, a big two-pointer. And I mean, he has provided some key shots coming off the bench here. And there's a foul on Clarkson, his second. No, Tyreek Evans. And so Westbrook due to come in, as Dinwiddie will come in for Goran Dragic, and Russell Westbrook will come in for Tyler Euless, and he did a great job in this game. And there is 2 for 2 for Tyreek Evans, 98-93, under 3 minutes left to go in this game. So Turner looking to, as he can't finish it, with Harrell getting the rebound. And now Siakam trying anything he can to get past his defender, Westbrook. Nice defense there to prevent the easy layup. And there's a three-pointer for Westbrook. Still can't find, since he did that one early on. As that is just, 3-point lead. Here we go. 20 points, 12 in the paint for Siakam. As Turner cannot. It was a good pass from Westbrook. Oh my goodness. And here we go. 98-97. And there's a foul on Dinwiddie, his third. So Westbrook knows He needs these 2 free throws. 23 points tonight, 3 for 4 at the free throw line for Russell tonight. And there's the first one. And it's a shot up and good. Timeout, Chicago. So 100-97. 1:36 left to go in this game, and we still have plenty of basketball to go here. This is still too close for anyone to call right now. As this game has been nip and tuck all evening. As there you see the head coach, tonight's player of the game, Russell Westbrook, no doubt. Both him and Siakam have been the main leaders tonight. And Westbrook with his scoring and then his passing ability, finding his guys open, and this has been an absolutely fantastic game tonight, as I figured it would be, since these two just met a few nights ago. But in terms of the calendar, they met a week ago. As the ball goes out of bounds, Nick Young providing the pressure. 197 Baltimore fans chanting defense. Tyreke Evans trying his best to lose. Jordan Clarkson does that, and it's a 1-point lead for Baltimore. 22 points for Tyreke Evans, 20 for Siakam. Oh, there goes Westbrook down the lane, can't finish it. Here we go. Once again, Tyreke Evans pulling up for the jumper, no good. Over to Westbrook, and that's 2 easy points and a 3-point lead. So Clarkson as Turner coming in to absolutely shut down as Dinwiddie. Nice shot there. 102-101. And Baltimore calls a timeout. So with 34 seconds left to go in this game, it's a 10-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Baltimore knows they need literally just about everybody is absolutely gassed at this point. And there goes, oh my goodness, oh! It looked like it was going to be an easy slam dunk. Montrezl Harrell just barely got a little bit of that ball, and then the ball rims out. And Chicago calls their last time out. Now Chicago still has their Chicago's out of timeouts. Baltimore still has one. Brandon Clark in the game as Malik Beasley trying to stick with Tyreke Evans at this point. Chicago in the bonus. And Evans, Baltimore hangs on at the end. What a ball game. So Chicago loses by 2 points the first go round, and they lose by a single point this go round against Baltimore, as BC Chicago has to figure out what is it that they don't have in order to win these games against Baltimore. 2 games literally have gone down to the wire between these two teams, and Baltimore has come out, both of them, with a win. Russell Westbrook tonight, 27 points, 3 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals for him tonight, 10 points in the second half. Nick Young, 15 points, 3 assists, 1 steal, 2 block shots in the game, as he was a big part of it. Clarkson with 14. Malik Threasley with 10 points, 2 steals, a rebound, and an assist tonight. Derek Jones Jr., 9 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist. Aaron Holiday with 9 points, 2 assists for Aaron. Ulis, no bigger game for Ulis than his 7 points literally off the bench, as he really did well in his 3 minutes of action. Hit a 3-pointer, hit a very tough shot right here, got it to go in, got the 3-point free throw to get the basket done, and then nailed some big shots, giving a break to Russell Westbrook in the game. Small Jack, 6 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, and a block shot. And the good thing for him is that he did not foul out of this game. Turner with 3 points, 12 rebounds, and 3 block shots tonight, as he was Mr. Rim Protector, as he really did a good job protecting the rim tonight and grabbing the rebounds. Jaleel Okafor had 1 point, 3 rebounds tonight, and Poirier 1.4 rebounds tonight. Clark Vanderbilt did not score, but of course it was near the pretty much near the end of the game. Tyreek Evans for BC Chicago, 22 points. Siakam with 20. Porter with 13. Dinwiddie with 11. Harrell with 10 points, 9 rebounds, and a block shot for him. Goran Dragic had 8 points, a little bit low than what he scored the last time these two teams met, which was 12 points. Well, he scored 12 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists in that matchup in which they lost 95-93, and then he totaled up 8 points tonight, 3 rebounds, 3 assists in the game. Chang with 8 points, 3 rebounds, and a block shot, but spent most of the game in foul trouble, but luckily did not foul out in the game. Ariza with 7 points. Zach Randolph with 2 points, 5 rebounds, and a steal. That's the last time when these two met, he had 10 points, 11 rebounds, 2 block shots, and a steal, and 4 assists, as he was playing center for Montrezl Harrell, who was out due to his injury. And then J.R. Smith, Andrew Bogut, who did play in the last game. Enos and Felton did not see the court tonight, but they did play in the last game against Baltimore. So very good game tonight. Was not pretty in the 3-point range. 4 for 9 for Chicago, 7 of 23 for Baltimore, but down the stretch, it was Baltimore who got to the free throw line a lot more than Chicago. Chicago only got there 13 times, and Baltimore got there 24, and making 19 of those. So, good game tonight, as it was a dandy of a game as I really thought it was. And as you look at the scorecard down near the bottom, where it says the biggest lead, Chicago's biggest lead was 4 points, and the biggest lead for Baltimore was 8. So that tells you just how close a game it was between these two teams in this game. And no doubt, we'll have to look on the schedule, but these two games were a week apart calendar-wise between these two teams, and they've played 2 dandy of a ball games, 95-93, 102-101, and then we'll have to see how when the next time these two teams will go head to head once again. But it doesn't look like, let's see, yeah, we have All-Star, yeah, the first ever All-Star game, which we will bring to you that game also. That should be a lot of fun. So that is it for the series between them and Chicago. So dandy games for Baltimore between them and Chicago. And I have a feeling if those two meet each other in the playoffs, it is going to be a whale of a battle. So as you can see for the Baltimore Cannons, they have St. Louis on the road, and then San Diego, Tampa Bay Sting, the Columbus Basket Hounds, and then they're home for a good 4-game stretch against Boston, Vancouver, Tampa Bay Sting, Phoenix Monsters, and then on the road in Phoenix, and then home against Kansas City, on the road against Washington, home against Dallas, and then on the road against Wisconsin, the Bandits, and then on the road to LA, and then home against New Orleans and Nashville, and then on Christmas Day they'll play Nashville Tempo on the road as part of a 2 games out of the 4-game road trip. They'll have 2 games at home, and then they'll play the Alaska Chill New Year's Eve. And then what games did we have for New Year's Day? A plethora of games. We have Pittsburgh against the Columbus Basket Hounds, San Jose against Tampa Bay, Vancouver against New Orleans, Phoenix against Detroit. So 4 games already on slated for us this early in the season. So yes, and we have a lot of good games still left to come here. That was an absolute incredible game all the way through. 95, 93, 102, 101. And then how will the rest of the standings go as we take a look at the standings? I will do that. Here's the rest of the standings right now. New York Neon 7-0 in the Eastern Division. The Montreal Gothic 6-1. The Baltimore Cannon 6-2. The Colliers 6-2. Miami Night Owls also 6-2. And BC Chicago, where their loss tonight, goes to 6-2. And then the Olympians 5-2, Kansas City 4-3, the Founders 4-4, the Slickers 3-3. The Supernovas drop 2 in a row, so they go to 4-5. The Pilgrims lose 1, they go to 3-4. St. Louis gets a key win, go to 2-4. The Bruisers at 3-6, the Jump at 2-6, and the Chill at 1-6, and the Basket Hounds and the Carolina Fly Guys still yet to win, hopefully, a game this season. And then on the other end, you have the Jacks 5-2 on the western end, then the Monsters at 4-2, the Leopards at 4-2, the Vortex at 4-2, the Bandits at 5-4, the Neptunes at 4-3, along with San Diego and El Paso. And then the Dragons at 3-3, they're on a 2-game losing skid. And it's the same for the Paladins of Pittsburgh, and Seattle Martians lost their game. The Barons lost their game. The Power lost their game. The Houston Lawmen have lost 2 in a row at 3-5. The Sting have won the last 2 in a row at 3-5. Tempo at 2-5. The Cyborgs did get a win, and then the Denver Summit near the bottom at 1-4. So we still have plenty of action still left to come as the XBA continues its road to the first ever All-Star game, and then the first ever XBA playoffs. So this should be a lot of fun still left to come in the Old Town tonight. So until then, everyone, have yourself a great evening. Yes, Mike, lady, glad, definitely be blessed and get some sleep. I will definitely do that as my work week starts tomorrow night. So for that, As always, tell those closest to you that you love them. Buckle up for safety because of the weather. Do realize what's coming your way. Our way is going to be just as rough too up here in the mountains. It's supposed to get down to a chilly 14 degrees tomorrow night with chance of snow and precipitation. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. The good part is, by the time I get off work, the sun will be coming up, so that should help with whatever happens tomorrow night. But as always, buckle up for safety. Be safe out there, everyone, because we want to see you here next week. And as always, keep God number one. God bless everyone. Mike and Lady, thank you very much. Have a great week, and I'll see y'all in a week.